started our trip with a convenient direct flight from Chiang Mai to Hong Kong. Upon arriving, it's important you grab yourself an octopus card, very useful in Hong Kong, not only for the trains, but for the shops and everything else. We got off at Jordan, found our way out of the mall, and started walking around and exploring the city. Hong Kong is a vibrant and bustling city with great infrastructure that is surprisingly easy to navigate. Beautiful parks and green spaces exist throughout the city, as well as delicious snacks. Local diners are a great place to grab a quick meal, and the food is okay, but not great compared to Thailand, I would say. 7-Elevens are common, but be prepared for items to be a bit pricier. Checking out the local scenery, we hopped on the train and went to one of the famous photo spots over in Choi Hung, and that is the basketball court rooftop. This is a great spot to make content if you want to take any kinds of photos or videos. We had a great time hanging out there, getting a little rooftop workout, posing for some pictures, and meeting some of the local people. Awesome time, definitely recommend. For our first night out on the city, we decided to grab some hot pot at a spot called the Drunken Pot. The food was delicious, the ambiance was nice, the vibes were on, but it was very pricey. We ended up spending a lot more than expected on just the hot pot set and some meats to dip. The cheapest drink on the menu was some kind of sparkling water that was more than $10 per bottle, so I had to tell wifey that we're just gonna have to drink the broth of the soup tonight. The food was good, but it definitely hurt the pockets. But if money's not an issue, go ahead and check it out. On our second day, we went to one of my favorite places in the whole city, the Hong Kong Science Museum, full of fun exhibits and activities. Cannot wait to take my kids back one day. So much fun, highly recommend, with or without children. After all of the excitement at the museum, we went out for some refreshments. We found some delicious bubble tea right out on the streets, and then we went to another local diner. This one was much better than the first. I would say if you're coming from Thailand or another country in Asia, be prepared for larger portions than you're used to. I usually get 2 plates in Thailand, but here, one was more than enough. We went out to Lan Kwai Fong for some nightlife. It was pretty dead on a Wednesday night, but maybe weekends are better. Hong Kong has some nice coffee shops with some tasty brew, but I gotta say, compared to Chiang Mai and the rest of Thailand, they are few and far between, and again, quite expensive. Cheap shopping does exist in Hong Kong if you know where to look. There are definitely little markets and shops around. We had to grab our favorite buns again before heading home, and we took the long trip back to the airport, where I had to finish off the trip with a beautiful beer, also very expensive but tasty.